Hi, my name's Laurie Van Gorp, and I'm teaching French 3 this year. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and a little bit about the course. I have really enjoyed getting to know your children these last couple of weeks. We're already exploring the French language and culture. They're doing lots of discussion and just kind of remembering all of the skills that they have learned in the last couple of years. Just a little bit about me. I've been teaching French for 13 years. I taught previously at Palatine and Fremd high schools, and I'm really excited to be at East this year. I graduated from Fremd High School and earned my bachelor's degree from the University of Iowa, and then finished my master's degree at DePaul University. The year after I finished at Iowa, I spent the year in Vannes, which is in Western France, kind of in southern Brittany. I taught English in French middle school and high school through a program that's run through the French consulate. Last thing, this is my family. My husband, Tim, my daughter, Kate, is in 8th grade this year, and my son, Timmy, is in 6th. So why French 3? Colleges and universities are looking for upper level language courses, and really the fun starts in level 3. The students are able to do so much more with the language. We can play games, have conversations, watch movies, kind of take all the tools and pieces that they've learned in French 1 and 2 and start really using them to communicate, which is a lot more fun. So by the end of the year, they will be able to speak in a variety of tenses. They have a couple already, and so we'll kind of practice that, review that, and then expand upon it. They'll be able to have more fluid conversations with their peers, a richer vocabulary, and they'll be able to read authentic texts and produce spoken or written work based off of these texts. So some of the materials that we'll use this year, Schoology will be a big one. That's kind of their go-to, where if they are trying to figure out, upcoming due dates and things like that, the calendar is on Schoology. I will push a lot of assignments and documents out to them through Schoology this year. So that's kind of the first place to look. Second, we are using the textbook Entre Culture, some resources from it. A lot of the cultural material, which is really good from this textbook, will come from there. It's not something that they have at home. It'll be materials that I put on Schoology for them. We will read a series of short stories called the Petit Nicolas. They're really cute short stories that the kids always like. And there's actually a movie that goes with it that hopefully we'll be able to watch maybe sometime before spring break or something like that. But the movie very closely follows the short stories that we read, so they're able to kind of recognize the things that we talked about and enjoy the movie. So we'll do lots of listening and speaking practice. We've done a lot already, and both of my French 3 classes are really pretty small, which is great because it means that all the kids get a lot of opportunities to practice their speaking. So in terms of expectations on a weekly, monthly basis, they'll have homework on paper, sometimes on Schoology. We'll do speaking assignments and places like Flipgrid, which I think that they're already familiar with. And then, they'll do projects and have opportunities to practice all aspects of the language, listening, reading, writing, speaking. And then in French 3, we'll do a participation grade every 3 to 4 weeks. Their grade breakdown will look like this. The final exam is kind of a fixed percentage at 15%, as well as homework at 5%. And then their formative or kind of smaller, more practice quizzes, those will be 20%. We've had just one of those so far. And then there's summative assessments, sort of the end of the unit assessment that everyone will give across the board in French 3. Those will be 50%. And then just sort of in-class work will be, and I would put participation in that category, will be 10%. I'm available to help. My email is listed here. So if you have questions, please feel free to email me. Students, of course, we'll figure out a time when they're free that I can, we can meet, we can kind of iron out whatever difficulties or just get in a little bit of extra practice time. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Please reach out with any questions, and it's going to be a great year. Thank you.